I'm Pam Voth and I'm back with Block 5 of the Spectrum Quilt Along. This is on Quilt Social on the website and you can join in at any time. I'm completing my blocks using fabric from the Delightful Collection by Riley Blake. Working to create perfect points is one of the biggest challenges in quilting. I've talked about the 5-stitch rule before, and I regularly use it to help me ensure that I'm matching my seams. Not bad, most of them. And the trick simply has you match the seam by putting 5 quick stitches along the join of the seam and then flip it over to see if they match. If they don't, then you just take it apart, and it's much easier to take apart 5 quick stitches than to have sewn all the way along here and then have to take the whole thing apart because something doesn't match. This trick also works when you're attempting to match the points of your geese, because you can do the same thing. You do 5 little stitches across, flip it over, see if you have a nice point, and if you do, then you move on and finish the entire seam. So I just sew across the center there and then I check my accuracy. One of the greatest learnings of creating handmade quilts is the idea that when you make something, it's never going to be exactly perfect. We're not machines, and so therefore the things that we make have some minor imperfections. But generally, you are the only one who notices it. My rule is that if I look at it and it's very blatantly obvious to the eye, I take it apart and fix it. But we need to find fulfillment and grow and learn and change and try something new every day, and just let quilting be your own style and bring you both joy and confidence as you try new things. Block 5 allows for more practice with half square triangles as well as flying geese. And those are 2 things that are common, that are part of a lot of different quilt blocks. And so it's great to practice these and get very confident with them. There are lots of ways to create flying geese, and Paul gives you a variety of different ways to create geese throughout the blocks that I've been working on, at least so far. When you start understanding how measurement works and how to make certain blocks a certain measurement so that everything fits together properly, then you might be able to come up with your own designs and experiment with color and fabric as you want. When you're finished this quilt along, you will have built up a bank of skills that will support you in making any quilt you want to tackle in the future. So please take the time to connect with me and share your version of Block 5 by posting it with hashtag #TheSewGoesOn. Be sure to check out my version of the Spectrum Quilt Along Blocks 1, 2, 3, and 4 as well.